Welcome to Statesboro, Georgia, and what many refer to as the prettiest little stadium in America and home to the Georgia Southern Eagles. But trust me, it can get a little ugly if you come in here and you're not an Eagle. What an exciting matchup we have in store for you this afternoon, built around the pageantry, tradition, and everything that makes college football great. As we'll see a squad from the Mountain West, the Boise State Broncos, taking on a team from the Sun Belt, the Georgia Southern Eagles. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to... Georgia Southern will kick it off to get things started. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. The Broncos offense takes the field for the first time today. Here he comes, and any time this guy touches the ball, and he will touch it plenty, a bolt of electricity just goes through the stadium, David.
And they'll feature him. They'll give him the ball, like you said, a lot, early, often, and he...
Nothing but green ahead. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one. You go with the first snap of the game, and you make a big play like that, your confidence just soars.
And I don't know if the defense was sleepwalking here, Reese, but it's almost as if...
He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And they won't make the connection going for the big play. Didn't connect last time. Let's see if they throw it again on second down. Wants to pass. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. Gets it out fast. They were banking on the yards after the catch, but that went into the negative column.
And I'm banking on the ball coming out quick. When I'm a defense and understanding third and short, understanding they're going to throw the ball really quickly, try to make a play, the defense knew it, broke on the football, made a nice tackle to force a fourth down.
The Broncos are on the move. Right back to the well. They make the stop right at the 30-yard line, but it's a 10-yard pickup and a first down.
And this guy is elite. There's a reason why he starts in this offense. You just saw the speed and the open field running ability on that last play. And this is a guy that is going to be key to the entire season for this offense.
Pulls it in. It's Genty. Makes the catch and knocked down. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. And the Broncos in the hurry-up. So, guys, over the last few years, there have been seismic changes to college football. Realignment, name, image, and likeness. Throw into the end zone, and it's picked off.
And how about that play by the defense here early in this game opening drive? Facing one of the best quarterbacks in all of college football, and they're able to get an interception. That is going to be massive for their confidence in this game.
Here comes the offense on first down. They'll try the run. Found a little bit of running room, knocked down at the 24 after a pickup of 4. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. To the air, it's French. Unloads it left and wings it incomplete. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves them with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his big tight end. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. On the return, it's Genty. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Looking for a productive play on first down. Leaves it with the running back. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down and 2nd and 3. They'll run play action. And that pressure just engulfed him. A sack for this defense.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front seven on defense, it's going to be tough.
If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. On third down, going up top. Safe completion on the screen.
Well, you get the completion, and now it's decision time for the head coach, right? This is a massive one, too. 4th and short on your own end of the field. What do you do?
4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Some misdirection with the counter. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. The Broncos are in the hurry up. Handoff to the single running back. 1-step wrap, 2-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. Defense trying to come up with a stop on 3rd and short from the 37. Makes the grab on the left. And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the 1st down. And the Broncos come to the line with a new set of downs.
And had they not picked up that 1st down, it would have been decision time for the head coach, right? You're kind of in no man's land on the fridge. Are you trying a long field goal? Are you going for it on 4th down? But because of the execution there and the nice throw, let's keep this drive going. Let's see if we can get 6.
They'll leave it with him.
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run. Then you open it up for the passing game.
Off the RPO, quick throw to the right. The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6. The Broncos are marching down the field. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. Now on 2nd and goal. To the ground with the back. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. Opening day, and might as well build a little drama with a 3rd and goal early. They'll try to pound their way in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Broncos!
Down in tight to the goal line, you saw some good movement up front by the offensive line, getting a push and giving that running back a chance.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point makes it 7-0. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Gentlemen, let's take a look at what's happening in this exciting college football game. Texas Tech is currently ahead in this one. The Jones is just jam-packed today, but the Scarlet and Black have struggled to really pull away. They're up by 7 over the Royals. For now, it's back to you fellas, but of course, if anything changes, you'll see it right here.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Looking for space, it's White. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. The Eagles moving quickly to the line. It'll be a run on 3rd and short. He's going to have enough to pick up the 1st down as they stop him at the 33-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Leaves it with the back. They stop him cold, maybe gets a yard to the 34. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They've softened them up with a run. Now to throw it. And he intercepts it, bringing it back. And he has taken it all the way back. Touchdown, Broncos. The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, don't drop it. Then thought, don't get caught. And he didn't. The pick 6.
Hey, these guys can play offense, too. Now, look at this. I showed you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job making the interception. And you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back, brother.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. They'll kick it off and send that defense right back out there to try to score again after the pick 6. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Georgia Southern has it back, ready to go to work on offense. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
Looking downfield, it's French. Fires to the big fella. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down.
Shotgun fundamentals are so key. He was like a shortstop. Caught the shotgun snap and right away rifled it out of his hands like he was turning two. That was beautiful.
Starting to feel a little pressure. Going to try to get it himself. A really nice run and gain, and he gets down to avoid taking punishment. And the Eagles with the 1st and 10.
Nice job by the QB, sitting back in the pocket. You can tell he wants to throw the football, go through his progressions. Nothing home, take off.
And the quarterback is snowed under.
Well, it's been a little bit of a seesaw here the last 2 plays. Offense gets a chunk play, and then the defense gets a sack. Great job by the defense there, turning the page and coming up with the big one.
The first down sack pushes the ball back for this long 2nd down. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. And we might as well state the obvious. 1st and 2nd down didn't work out. 3rd and very long. Finds his man. It's Arnold. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. Georgia Southern brings on the punt team. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines. Not his best work. Boise State ready to send up that offense. And, David, how they would love to stick it in the end zone one more time after that last drive.
And once you get the defense on their heels and you back them off a little bit, you get in a little bit of rhythm, it's really hard to stop, Jesse, and they're going to try to do it again right here.
And if you're this play caller, you're loving what's happening right now because everything you dialed up on that last drive ended up working out. You're just looking at your play sheet. Everything you're picking is working. Let's see if they can pull it off again here.
And the Broncos want to crank the tempo. Quick strike complete. Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on 3rd down as they have it 1st and 10 at the 31.
And the defense brought the blitz on 3rd down, trying to see if they could rattle the quarterback. But how about the poise? He
fires and picked off. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. And the senior just snatched the ball out of the air and gave it back to his offense.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision making. Georgia
Southern has it back, and here comes the offense again. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for in a position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again. Create some momentum. Just get a few first downs, and I'm in scoring position.
He stopped again. They went right back to him, and he still found no running room at all. Back to throw, it's French. Looking to the big tight end. Finds a man in the middle. And he's brought down after a nice gain. On 1st and 10, trying to strike from the 15. The give to the back. Nifty little dance step. They make the stop, and they give up 5 yards on the run. It's down to the 11. On 2nd down, he's looking downfield. And the pass is incomplete, charged loose by the hit. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. On the ground with the counter. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal.
First and goal, Georgia Southern.
How about these two running games so far? Dominance on the ground as we look at the first quarter stats.
14, Georgia Southern, 0.
Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. Offense trying to pay it off on 2nd and goal. Trying to surge it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Eagles. Man, did he show some pops for that one.
Some serious vertical right there. I'll tell you what, everybody in front of you, hey, I'll go by air if I need to. Good job getting in the air, getting the touchdown.
Getting set for the point after. And after the extra point, they cut the lead in half, down 14-7. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Bronco offense back out there ready to give it another spin. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond, Jesse?
And this is the kind of guy who's going to take full accountability. That was my bad. That's on me. I'm about to lead this offense now down the field and score some points.
Dang, Palmer, I wish I would have played with you. I didn't play with many quarterbacks that were just like, yeah, my bad. Hey, guys, I got this. Sorry about that. It was more...
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. The Broncos want to pick up the tempo. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. And the Broncos will punt this one away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Makes a move. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Georgia Southern has it back, ready to go to work on offense. Running back searching for a hole. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. They'll run it from the gun. Just a solid stop by this sophomore. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Dropping back, it's French. And he can't escape, and down he goes. And nobody responsible for picking up the free safety because, David, frankly, I don't believe they thought he was coming.
No, and whose responsibility is that? The quarterback. If I see the free safety blitzing, I'm throwing the ball deep to somebody to make a play because he can't cover deep anymore, so put that in your back pocket. They want to bring that safety blitz. I'm going to make them pay, and I'm going to throw the ball deep.
4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Looking for a block. It's Genty. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. Boise State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
Yeah, and there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football, make your plays, put a good drive together here.
The play-action fake. He's got his man across the middle. Really nice job there by both guys, the throw and the catch, to work that defense and get the first down.
Great job by the offense. Listen, if the defense is going to sit back in zone, you know what you got to do. Run those crossers across the formation. Those guys that are looking at the quarterback, they're not trying to pick up receivers all the time. Make those precise throws, right in those holes, get those first downs, get those big chunks.
Second down.
The give to the back. And they'll bring him down, but not before he picks up the first down. The Broncos are on the move. They're getting this guy lathered up. Just couldn't get away from the tackle. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd down.
He's looking to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Makes his connection. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening.
I love the job the quarterback does surveying the defense there. Great job pre-snap recognition, understanding the coverage. He goes to his curl route, gets the completion, and picks up the first.
And he is brought down, but what a move he put on that first defender. Now from inside the red zone. It's complete to the right. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf.
At the 11-yard line. 2nd down coming up.
Running it to the right. He tried to find some running room, but they get him stopped. And the Broncos racing to the line in the hurry-up. From the gun on 3rd down. Fires to the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. No good. And the margin remains at 7 after the miss.
Well, that's one the kicker would like to have back. That's a kick he should be making in his sleep.
Georgia Southern has it back, and here comes the offense again. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm, got off the field really quickly. They need to put something together here.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive, so they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit on this drive.
Back to pass, it's French. Immediately fires to the middle. Brought down to the ground, but he has enough for the first down. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. He's going to pass. Coming after him. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. On 2nd down, he'll let it fly. Quickly to the tight end. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds. It'll take some work to get to the sticks. It's 3rd and long from the 30. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Makes the grab. They got him free for a big gainer to the 43. Georgia Southern about to snap it on another 1st and 10.
And the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. Georgia Southern in a hurry. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Finds his man. It's Arnold. And Shore tackling there to keep him from getting to the 1st down marker. And they're running out the kicker to give it a try. He says he's got a big leg. He's going to have to show it from 56 yards out. Oh, he missed it. No good. And they couldn't cut into the lead. It's still a 7-point game.
14, Georgia Southern, 7.
Boise State ready to send out that offense. We talk about settling for points, but sometimes when you have to settle for nothing, David, it can be demoralizing.
Yeah, and it can definitely be frustrating. And I think it leads you to say maybe I go for it more. But, Jesse, I think this offense just needs to put another drive together and just finish stronger.
Yeah, and be a little bit less predictable, too, especially as they get closer and closer down to the end zone.
Tackle is made after the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Going up top on 1st down. Using the quick game.
Well, we knew coming into this game, this offense was going to try and get this receiver involved and get him involved early. So here they are just finding an easy completion. It's not a touchdown, but they just want to get this guy lathered up and get him into a run.
And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. Let's see what they do here on 3rd and short from the 41. They'll try to pop the draw. And the defense had his hands full, but they finally wrestle him down short of the 1st down. They've already converted a 4th down in this game. They'll try to make it 2 for 2. Fires to the wideout. And the pass is incomplete on 4th down, but hold on just a second. We've got to see what the flag's about. This offense plenty happy enough with the result of that play, so they just let the official put that flag back in his pocket and decline the penalty. Trying to find his man on 1st down. Fires to the tight end. Good pickup there as he gets the 1st down. They'll mark him at the 48. This is a great way to control tempo, control the game, feeding the tight end, and they've done it beautifully here in the 1st half.
You find great matchups where you see, you think about it. He's too good to be covered by linebackers. You like your matchup versus a safety, so zone or man, whatever you want to do, I'm going to find the big fella because he's going to be open most of the time.
Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Makes the grab, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Eagles!
And this offense gets on the board and the first passing touchdown of the season, and I feel pretty confident saying the first of many. This offense looks like they're in a good rhythm, and this passing attack's going to be hard to stop.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. Splits those uprights right in half. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, right back to your game after we update the nation on this one. North Carolina overcame a sloppy start and just put the finishing touches on a notable road win. And to pick yourself up and dust yourself off away from Chapel Hill, these Tar Heels got to be thrilled with this result. It's one game. You don't want to react too much either way, but I think both teams will leave this one with some things to work on moving forward.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Throws to the wideout. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. Now facing a 3rd and long. Movement here from the tight end. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. The Broncos will call on their punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll be content with the field position, making the fair catch right around the 30-yard line. Georgia Southern has it back, ready to go to work on offense. Looking for room. It's Arnold. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. 2nd down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. Quickly complete. Stumbled to the ground. We'll take a quick break as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the first half. Dropping back, it's French. And they can't make the play on 3rd down. Georgia Southern brings on the punt team. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. And the offense back on the field, ready to dial up ball plays. To the air on 1st down. Finds the big tight end. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made.
Hey, nice job by the offense there, attacking the middle of the field. Excellent route, finding the soft spot in the defense. Nice job by the quarterback putting it right on his guy.
So that big play changes the complexion of things. It's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. He wants to throw. Unloads to the wideout. He makes a catch. They get him on the ground, but it's a 1st down. Now down to the 12-yard line. It's 1st down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Fires into the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Boise State.
Touchdown, Boise State.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, the score is now 21-14. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And the score comes on a 12-yard touchdown pass. Fielded in the end zone, it's Murphy. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Georgia Southern has it back, and here comes the offense again. Got the quick pass. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, you've had yourselves a superb broadcast so far today in Statesboro. 2 quarters of both sides feeling each other out. And it's likely to come down to which offense can find a way to generate some big plays. Adjustments will be a part of it. Maybe it's time these typically conservative play callers open up the playbook. Nothing crazy, but a calculated risk here and there to try to gain an edge in what's been a stalemate. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside the prettiest little stadium in America.
And the Broncos will kick it away to crank up the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Georgia Southern has it back, ready to go to work on offense. They'll throw it on first down. He's going to run it. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding. Georgia Southern in a hurry.
He does a good job of dropping back, going through his progressions. Nothing there. What do? Go get some yards. Make it positive. Don't sit back in the pocket and force something into a bad situation or take a sack. Great job making something out of nothing.
Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. Looking for a man. It's French. It's complete on the right side. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Offense gets set for second down.
Defense, man, it helps you a lot when you can be a linebacker or a corner or some safety, anybody, and you see the QB throw the football. Now I can break on the football right away and limit gains like right here on this play.
When you've already sent your punter out 4 times, at least he knows he's going to get his varsity letter, and his leg might get a bigger workout if it... And they got him for the sack.
Man, this defensive end is a monster. I mean, you've seen his athleticism and his speed and his bend and his flexibility. He now has 2 sacks, and there's still a lot of football to play.
Georgia Southern brings on the punt team. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. The Bronco offense back out there ready to give it another spin. Jesse looking to take it down the field for back-to-back touchdowns.
I think it's really important for them moving forward.
And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
And I think this team knew going into halftime trailing, their defense was going to have to step up here in the second half. And on the very first play of the 3rd quarter, they get a sack. That is good news for this defense.
What can they pull out of the playbook here on 2nd and long from the 17? He's looking to throw. They'll run the screen. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one.
Holding. Offense.
We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Feeling some heat. He'll pull it down and run. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. This defense has kept them backed up. Now 1 more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. They've got the screen set up. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass, as it just never developed. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. Georgia Southern has it back, and here comes the offense again. They'll throw it on 1st down. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete. Now on 2nd down after the incompletion. They'll run it to the right. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. Georgia Southern in a hurry. Looking to throw, it's French. Dances away. Breaks the tackle. Really nice job by this sophomore quarterback to pick up the 1st down with the run. The Eagles come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Comes out throwing on 1st down. Trying to make magic with his feet. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit. Offense lining up quickly.
Yeah, I think you're just seeing the experience this guy has, right? He's so poised that initially he's flushed out of the pocket, nothing's open, and he doesn't panic. He's not throwing it away. He's not sliding early. He just knows where the defense isn't. And he's able to attack that space with his speed and get a positive play.
Wants to throw on third down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Burgess. They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30. Georgia Southern really efficient on offense. They'll give it to the back. They'll get him on the ground after a pickup of 3 to the 28. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. He's looking to throw. Bought a little time, lets it go. That's reeled in, it's White. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. This third down play more than manageable from the 24. Can the defense stand tall? Looking to throw for it. A little release to the back. Makes the grab, and it's enough for the first down before he's dragged to the ground. Georgia Southern will snap it in the red zone. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Running it in the red zone, imposing their will and picking up 5 down to the 15. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Scanning the field, it's French. Keeps looking downfield. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
And there's no mystery as to why this team's losing today. They've given up 5 sacks. They cannot keep their quarterback upright, and you just saw another example of it right there. He has never been able to get into rhythm throwing the football.
This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. That's caught. It's Thompson. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. And they'll have to settle for a field goal try. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Boise State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. He'll come out throwing on first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Genty. And the defense coming with bad intentions. They knock him down for a loss. Quarterback wants to throw on 2nd down. Fires to the big fella. And that was some kind of collision between a couple of big bodies there, and he stopped from getting the first down. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Working that left side. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37. The Broncos headed quickly to the line. And they just want to give this guy a chance to make a play on 3rd down. And more times than not, he is going to deliver.
He's so good, so efficient, such a good route runner, got the speed, got the complete game. So you definitely want to highlight him, and especially on those downs that matter the most. If something's not open quick underneath, find him. He'll make those contested catches.
Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. The lone back's got it. And more yards after contact. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down.
You got to feel good for this kid, too. He worked so hard this past offseason to put himself in position to be the starting running back, and he's got a lot of skill, guys. He's got speed, open field running ability. I think he's going to be a big part of the offense this season.
And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
They moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. Slams ahead. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Broncos!
This defense is going to have to do a better job being physical. That's 2 rushing touchdowns they've now allowed. They have got to be better close to the line of scrimmage.
The AT unit on the field. And with the extra point, we have a 28-17 ball game. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
2 very different emotions inside the locker rooms of these teams who did battle today. Army managed to avoid a bitter defeat by scratching out a narrow victory. This wasn't the blowout some around West Point had hoped for, but it sure beats the alternative.
Got it in the middle. It's Burgess.
A lot to go through in the film session this week for both teams. But boy, it sure is going to be easier for the side that came away with the win.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Off-play action on 1st down. Finds the tight end. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup. That last completion sets him up on 2nd down. Handoff from the gun. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Georgia Southern in a hurry. Looking for a man. It's French. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. They bring the punter onto the field now. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. Not going to risk a return here. Calls for the fair catch and makes it just around the 30-yard line. Boise State ready to send out that offense. Makes the grab over the middle. And a 9-yard gain on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and short. Tempo and overdrive.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You could tell they were, and that's why they got the 1st down.
He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the 1st down on the throw and catch.
Zone coverage means everybody's looking at the quarterback. So now, when I'm a wide receiver, I got to make sure I know I fit in the hole between these zones. I know where they're dropping to, and I know where I need to get to. Great job by the wide receiver finding that hole, and the quarterback throwing a strike.
Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. Back to the ground with the running back. Tackled, but he has a 1st down. And the Broncos are rolling down the field. He'll do it himself. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Last play was a near disaster. Now dealing with 2nd and 13. He's looking to throw. They're setting up the screen. Open space at the 25. They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back. Using his legs, it's Genty. Defense makes the tackle, and that will probably be the final play of the 3rd quarter. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. On 2nd down, just keeps firing. He makes a grab into the end zone. Touchdown, Broncos!
And I just love what I'm seeing from this team. Like, going on the road, game 1, where you're still figuring out who you are and what you do well. Another scoring drive by this offense. Looks like they're going to get the dub in a hostile environment to start the season.
Lining up to add another.
Kicker on for the extra point.
And now with the extra point, they're up by 18 here in the fourth. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
35. Georgia Southern, 17.
He'll bring it out. It's Murphy. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Georgia Southern has it back, ready to go to work on offense. Now improvising. He'll pull it down. Across the 25, he's got room. He turns this into a nice gain and gets down to avoid the hit. Georgia Southern in a hurry.
Hey, listen, it's important at that position to be able to be good off schedule. Everything's easy when it's on time. You get the ball out, but when things break down, they get off schedule. You've got to have a guy back there that can make the right decisions. He did exactly that.
Man, that play takes some protection. If you're going to stick it in the belly and that wide receiver is going to run down the field that far, I need some good protection, and I need my lineman not to go downfield. Nice job by the quarterback making the right read, being patient, throwing that strike.
And the Eagles have it with a 1st and 10.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but you got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
It's now 2nd down after the short completion.
Well, and here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now for this offense to claw their way back in this one.
Looking to throw, it's French. And they fail to hook up on 3rd down. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. Everything will have to be clean from 55 yards away. And he's got it counted all the way to 55. Never in doubt.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50-plus, and he did it with ease.
After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. Fielded in the end zone. It's Bates. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. The Bronco offense back out there ready to give it another spin. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute them.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Off the play fake. And the heat gets there. And they get it down at the 14-yard line. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Pocket starts to collapse. He'll just throw it away, and it'll be 4th down. The Broncos send out the punt unit. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Bringing it back, it's Burgess. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Georgia Southern has it back, and here comes the offense again. Out of the gun, the inside give. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. The Eagles want to move quickly. Back to pass, it's French. Throws toward the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. They couldn't make the connection on 2nd down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Burgess. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. Wants to throw on 1st down. Gets it out quickly. They've done a really good job creating the matchups they want out of the slot.
Yeah, dude, get that guy matched up on a linebacker. That guy matched up on a safety. Keep him away from the corners by putting him in the slot. Get him the football, let him make plays.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Ball's at the 26. It's 3rd and short, and they'd love to pick up the first down and avoid settling for the field goal. Fires to the wideout. Got him downfield. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense. 1st and goal from the 7. Wide receiver shows motion. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. He pushes his way down to the floor as they get closer and closer. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. On the run, it's White. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. And they'll come to the line trying to take a slice out of this lead on 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it! And he was pushing for that goal line, but the D stopped him at the 2. So at this point, I expected them to go for it here. Instead, here comes the field goal unit. Good right down the boulevard. So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Boise State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. Off the play fake on 1st down. Grabbed behind the line. It's Terry. And he might be known for run fits, but that was a sure and heavy tackle on the tight end. Really good job working through his progression. You get it to him quickly, and the big tight end has a chance to run a little.
And a really good job by the QB throwing an accurate throw. I got to hit those guys on the move, on the run, so they can do this. They can catch the football, get upfield.
He's loose down the left side. The 30. 10. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Boise State.
There's no mercy rule in college football, man. They've got a huge lead here in the 4th quarter. They are still chucking it, and they are still scoring.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And no problem on the extra point as they push the lead to 19 here in the 4th. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Hey, guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great top 25 matchup. Georgia is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the momentum may be turning. These dogs have picked themselves up off the canvas before, and they are capable of it again today. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Clemson. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Looking to go up top on 1st down. Got his man quickly.
Man, it's so important when you play QB. I got to know when to put some air on it, and I got to know when to rocket that thing in there. Work in the middle of the field. He knew he needed the rocket. Threw it in there. Great job, great catch.
The give to the tailback. That ought to be enough to move the chains and give Georgia Southern a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to move it through the air. Grabbed in the middle, it's Burgess. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Georgia Southern in a hurry.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You've got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football. Gang tackle. You're going to win this game.
Let's see what they do here on 3rd and short from the 41. Now on the counter. Shakes off the defender. 3rd down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. Georgia Southern about to snap it on another 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. Fires a bullet. Now it's picked off. Made the play on the pick, was hoping to make one on the return. He'll have to settle for letting the offense pay it off from the 26.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's past, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
Boise State ready to send out that offense. He leaves it with the back. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Looking for a crease. It's Genty. He maybe gets a yard. They'll mark him at the 29. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Trying play action. He slings it deep to the left. And that is interception number 3 on the day. Not a lot on the return, but they can live with that as they've got it at the 49.
So you're saying there's a chance, Reese. I know it's not a big chance, but you got the ball back now. Maybe your offense can get hot. You can create some turnovers, maybe get an onside kick. Who knows? I'm saying there's a chance.
Georgia Southern has it back, ready to go to work on offense. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah,
And the quarterback bought some time, but not enough. Down he goes with the sack.
And I tell you what, if I'm this QB, I am ill as a hornet at my offensive line. Are you kidding me? That's the 6th time they've put me on the ground. Dudes, will y'all protect me a little bit better, please?
A 1st down sack can be a drive killer. Now it's 2nd and 13. To the air. It's French. Gets it out fast. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. A defense trying to get a stop on 3rd down from the 44. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got it down the middle. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs.
Really nice job there by the quarterback, understanding that it's zone coverage on 3rd down. You're going to have to find someone working into a soft spot. Get the ball out of here.
Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
The defense has been so dominant up front. You've seen it in these passing situations. That now the 7th sack of the game.
That's the last thing you want as an offense, a negative play, a sack on 1st down. He wants to pass it on 2nd down. He's got the tight end. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Georgia Southern in a hurry. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And he is finding wide-open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day. Never really got that return cranking, but the offense is set up at the 30.
This is a beautiful situation for the defense. When you're up by 2+ scores and you're in this situation, you know exactly what is coming. It's going to be a pass. They have to because the clock is their enemy. Great job playing pass, forcing the interception, almost putting the nail in the coffin.
They'll run it. They want to take their time here. Finds his way for 3 out to the 33. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7.
2nd down.
From the gun. Give on the inside. And they try the middle of this defense, and that is not happening. It's 3rd down now. They ought to be able to get off one more play before the 2-minute warning. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense is that much closer to salting away a victory. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. And the Broncos will bring the punt team onto the field. Slips through the line. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Lets it fly. And they can't make the connection. After the incompletion, looking at second down. Wants to throw. It's French. Trying to get to him. He's going to take off. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Ball is at the 41 as this defense tries to force the punt on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the tight end. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. Makes the grab, and he's got the first. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. And the Eagles have it with a 1st and 10. He's going to pass. Finds a soft spot in the middle. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. Looking to throw it again. He'll get rid of it. That one never had a chance. Incomplete. From the 36, a 3rd down, and you wonder if they're willing to take 2 plays to get the first. Pressure coming. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Shoots it to the left. The completion well past the sticks. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a 1st down for this offense. Georgia Southern will snap it in the red zone. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. He's got it. They make the stop at the 2, but he's got enough to give them a 1st and goal. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible. And makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia Southern.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense, continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
On to attempt the try. And it's perfect. So the touchdown drive goes 63 yards. They're definitely up against it. Time running out, down 2 possessions. They'll try the onside kick. They'd hope to get that thing bouncing around, but the hands team is able to corral it. Running out the clock, a mere formality between them and a victory as we have victory formation coming. You work all offseason for that, the chance to take a knee and punctuate an opening victory to this season. We waited so long to start the season, and just the way you want to start, getting that first victory.
And the first games are so much fun. You've been practicing against each other over and over all through camp. Now you get to come out, start the season off 1-0, Jesse. Great start.
It was a great start for the winning team. Now, for the losing team, obviously not the way you want to get into this season. There were some mistakes with execution, and guys are going to have to do a better job individually. But that's why you play the games. You get to now go back to the drawing board, get back on the practice field, try and iron out these wrinkles. It's a long season ahead. A lot to play for.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.